Welcome to Cultivating Authentic Universal Energy, exploring energy through mediumship, psychic abilities, Reiki, crystals, and more. This podcast is created based on the concept that everything is energy, everything and everyone are connected. Your hosts are Lisa Miliaresis and Michele Belcastro. Lisa has written about her psychic medium awakening and is comfortable with many facets of energy. Lisa believes energy work is very exciting and should be embraced in a safe way. Michele grew up as a sensitive, intuitive, and now creates a safe space for community to gather and develop their spiritual talents. Their two unique perspectives are joined to assist listeners of all levels to broaden their understanding. This will be a series of podcasts that will enhance and fine-tune our energetic connections.
This meeting is being recorded.
Hello.
Hey Lisa, how's it going?
It's going well. How about for you?
Doing well, yeah.
So we have some exciting news.
We do.
I want to talk a little bit about our retreat that's coming up.
So we were chatting about the retreat with a few friends, and they came up with questions, so we thought we would share those questions and answers with everyone.
That sounds good.
All right. So first of all, Lisa, why are you guys doing a retreat, and what brought you to this point?
Such a big question, and I want to get it in a concise answer. And I think it boils down to sharing our experiences that we've had, coming from different perspectives or different viewpoints. We have a lot that we can offer people that are here, that are having their own experiences. And through our knowledge and sharing what we know, we can help them have an easier time and recognize when they're not in balance and they may need to take some time or take a breath or just have an awareness and use some tools that will provide for them to help them have a more balanced, joyful life.
That's a great answer. I like it. Okay, so what is the goal of your retreat?
Oh, you want to take that one?
Sure. So what we're attempting to do with our retreat is to help everyone achieve balance in their life. So that's going to look different for everybody. We're going to provide information and experiential exercises that hopefully when you leave, you'll be confident to incorporate into your everyday life. You know, we want, because as we were growing up and we were developing ourselves, we didn't necessarily have all the tools in our toolbox. So our lives could be difficult. Me as an empath, I am going through a period right now that's really hard. And luckily I have a lot of different tools and a lot of people that are helping me through that. And we want, when you leave our retreat, to feel like you can confidently do something about bringing yourself into balance and being able to identify when you can't do it by yourself and you need to reach out to someone.
Yeah, I mean, I would have loved if I had that when I was growing up.
Yes.
And I hope that through sharing my experiences, and I can help those who are having their own experiences, whether they be psychic or just having an emotional time of things, to be able to get a grasp on it and have the confidence to move forward, knowing that they're not alone, knowing that they're not the only person that's had that happen to them.
Yeah. So one of the things that we are asking everybody to bring with them is their willingness to use and tap into their intuition. How's that sound?
I love it.
So
giving yourself permission.
Definitely permission to play and not take things too terribly seriously. I mean, it's a serious topic, bringing your entire being into balance and tapping into your authenticity and being able to recognize when you're in balance and when you're not. But it doesn't have to be.
No, it can be fun.
Yeah.
Like you can have fun with this.
Done with the hard work,
yes.
Right?
Yeah, you can leave those the fears at home and just be open to enjoying this in a safe, fun way.
Yeah. What kind of tools are we anticipating using during the retreat, aside from the intuition? Do we know yet?
Um, I think that there's some basic ones that we will always use, which for me comes down to intuition, but that's just how I view them and how I explain them. But I think the same thing that you could explain in a different way. You know, we had that conversation before we we started the podcast that, I take everything from the point of intuition because I'm a medium and that's how I've learned. But yet you've learned from being an empath and you've had to take it from a whole other aspect. But yet we're talking about the same thing.
We are. Yep.
So that's good though, that we will have both of our inputs to be able to help the collective group that comes.
Sure. So, some of the things that we were talking about, like literally for tools, is we'll be using some meditation,
Mm-hmm.
right? A little bit of body movement.
Yes.
We might be using fun things like cards
Mm-hmm.
and crystals and
more to come.
and more. So much more. We're probably going to have to pare things back a little bit, but there's a lot of different things that we can explore with this.
And this event is going to be held at the Safety Harbor Resort and Spa, which is a beautiful place. It's I should say it's in a great location, and it's, I think, a perfect place to be having this type of retreat.
So can you tell us when this retreat is actually going to happen?
Next year, 2024, April 19th through the 21st.
Awesome. That's a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yes.
Okay.
And we'll have more information and tickets will be available to purchase, I would say, next month in November of 2023.
All right. What if someone wants to bring their child to this retreat?
I would embrace having children come if they're open to understanding the concepts that will be discussed and explored. If I had this available to me when I was younger, I would have loved it. But I know my mom would be there right there with me. So I do think that they need to be accompanied by a parent if they're underage. And but just being able to understand the concepts that we'll be talking about, intuition, of course, being a medium, I'll have a demonstration, a channeling demonstration, so knowing that there is life after death, that type of conversation as well.
Cool. All right. So one of the things that we are doing with the Safety Harbor Resort and Spa is we have some rooms that are going to be available. We are working on a 20% discount on any spa services while you're there. And I don't know if anyone knows much about Safety Harbor, but it is a nice, quaint little area that has a ton of restaurants on the main street and other small businesses that what we're really hoping is that on your breaks you have the ability to explore.
Yes, and to the one side of the spa is that little main street of the town of the restaurants and shops, and then to the other side is a beautiful park. What was the name of that park? I can't think of it.
I don't remember, but a little bit further down is
Felipe Park?
Yeah. But the Tampa Bay is right off like the backside of Safety Harbor Resort and Spa. It's a really nice location for so many things, and it's easy to get to our location from like the airport.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a 20-minute drive from the airport.
Yeah, pretty easy. And those coming from New Jersey, where I was before, Tampa Airport, so much better. It's very easy to get through.
All right. So everyone, if you have questions that you would like answered about our upcoming retreat, we would love to hear from you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And even any other questions about myself or Lisa and our journey.
Well, quickly.
Okay.
Why do you want to teach?
Why do I want to teach?
Because I think we feel the same way. But I'd like to
Absolutely.
hear from that one.
From-
I think that it's something that's interesting, that we bring this.
Mhm. So, as a sensitive and as an empath, I have found that this world is pretty difficult to navigate. And I didn't really have mentors until I got to like in my 30s.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like a lot of time to be in your life just basically being told that you're too sensitive, to toughen up, whatever. I don't want others to experience any more of that than they have to. So, in my opinion, if I can help someone have more ease and joy in their life by being able to pass along some tips and tricks of things that have really helped me, that's why I want to do this. This is why I share my story.
And that's what I love about Michele, because the two of us have different viewpoints. We have different experiences, but the similarities are right there. Growing up as an intuitive, growing up not knowing I was a medium, but then finding out later on in my late teens that I was connecting to the other side. There's things that you go through that you feel very much alone. I would have loved to have had someone that I could talk to at that time to say, this is nothing that's unusual. You can get through this. I think everybody is psychic. Everybody can have an after death communication. We all have medium abilities. So to have the opportunity to assist other people so that they're not afraid and that they know that they're not alone, it's great. I was fortunate enough, I don't remember, I think it might have been in my late teens. My mom took me to a lovely lady named Jeanette, who she just showed me a little bit of how to protect my energy with prayer. And then, just like a little protocol type of thing.
Mhm.
And then I was able to develop, through the connection of my guides, my own practice and my own guidance with them. So when I do teach, not necessarily at the retreat, but when I teach, this is my intention, is to help people to empower themselves so that they can assist themselves moving forward in a balanced, comfortable way. So I think that we have that in common.
Mhm.
And we hope that you come in and join us.
All right. Well,
Thank
there you
you.
have it.
Okay.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for listening. We'd love to hear from you about your experiences. Leave us a comment below. You can find more information about Lisa and her offerings on her website, 2communicate.net. Michelle's shop is the Violet Butterfly Metaphysical Healing Center in Palm Harbor, Florida. You can find more information at thevioletbutterflymhc.com, including the online store.